Hi everyone, meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you on the evening of the 6th going into the 7th of August 2013. This is new, and yes, I realized right my face, but it is going to be vastly improving the audio with these updates. At least I hope so. So please let me know down in the comment box below if that helps at all. But let's get into the weather for today here in the Western Pacific. Well, the hot topic is Tropical Storm Mangkhut. It actually just upgraded when I started making this video update here today. Currently, winds are estimated to be about 35, gusting up to 45 knots. That's about 65 kilometers per hour. So it's just barely holding on to tropical storm intensity within the storm system. And really, I'm not surprised JMA upgraded it. I would be very surprised if it gets any stronger, though. Very disorganized system. We do have a bulk of convection within the center of circulation, and there is some decent inflow coming in from the south and from the north. But outside of that, some inflow towards the east, and really it's very spotty, very popcorn-like. We have a lot of convection over portions of Cambodia, some convection coming off the Philippines, but nothing very symmetrical around this. Even though it is disorganized, do expect some heavy rainfall to come out of this, and that's going to be the main threat. The past 7 days, we've actually seen some incredible rain totals out here. This is the next 72 hours. I'll show you the past 7 days in just a second. In the next 72 hours, especially southern Hainan here, which you have already been seeing some of these rain bands come ashore. Well, this area was really whacked last week by tropical storm or severe tropical storm Jebi, but that moved along the northern portions of the island, and that's where you saw the heaviest rainfall out here towards Guangdong and Guangxi province as well. It does look like the bulk of these showers are going to stay there on the southern periphery, but still there's a pretty decent risk of some severe flooding out here. The ground's already saturated. Once you get water on top of already saturated ground, you start to get a lot of river runoff, and that's where you start to see the threat of, well, some flooding. So southern Hainan, it's not so much bad here as it is over towards the Indochina Peninsula, especially along this mountain chain there separating Laos and Vietnam. Those are the areas I do think that there's going to be the risk of the heaviest rainfall combined with the saturated ground, combined with the mountains for flooding. Also take a look at these just incredible rain totals. These are about 800 to 900 millimeters in the past 7 days across portions of northeastern India. Southwest monsoon has just been hitting this area hard this year. Also, at the same token, the Philippines are very saturated out here, especially on the eastern seaboards, even in there to Visayas. This is where we saw that severe flooding over the weekend that resulted in 3 deaths, a landslide out here. So a lot of stuff happening out here in southeastern China right now. Coupled with it our severe tropical storm, or our tropical storm Manghut out here. Winds, like I said, 35, gusting up to 50 knots. Pressure at 998 HPA. As we stroll through here, you can see JMA does not expect it to really intensify here in the next 12 hours. By tomorrow evening, it could dig down to 994, thus upgrading winds to 40 knots. After that, though, it is going to be making landfall here sometime on Wednesday going into the evening, into the overnight hours. This is actually Wednesday evening, 0712 UTC. Then rapidly decreasing intensity after that. It just doesn't have enough organization to maintain any time over land, but it's still going to bring in that monsoonal flow, so there is still a risk of some flooding out here. So, of course, we're going to continue to monitor this storm system through the next 24 to 48 hours. Please do check the Tropical Information Center at westernpacificweather.com for the latest, not only on the track, but also we have warnings being updated here, especially at the storms near the Philippines. Satellite imagery, news updates, which is really just our live stream from our Facebook page, which you can please follow as well. Also, our latest video update and some storm footage. So, Tropical Information Center, please do go check it out. That is everything on Manghut right now, everybody. I know that it is going to be impacting southern China and Vietnam, but I know a lot of us are also paying attention to the other swirl out here in the Western Pacific. At this time, no agency's really talking about this one, but it is out there. You start to see some rotation in the cloud cover. Also, taking a look at the radar out of Guam, you got some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms across the islands this evening. Typically, this time of year, Westpac high dominates, so may be welcome. Typically, you do see these afternoon showers and thunderstorms, but this is rather persistent. A lot of Japanese people are down there this week, because this week is a holiday in Japan. It's a summer vacation, so a lot of people take trips to Guam. I'm sure this is just absolutely ruining their plan. Now, outside of ruining some people's vacation plans, though, this area of convection has the potential to get a lot worse, and that is really the big topic right now. I'll just show you what the GFS model output is at this time. And key thing to remember is this is not just the first time this has shown up. It's actually been showing up for almost a week now. Now, this is 06 UTC GFS model run. Remember, GFS is very good at initializing tropical systems, and it really has been doing that rather well recently. Now, we're going to start to go through here, and you have our Manghut out here making landfall there in southern Hainan. But let's continue to scroll through and pay attention around the Marianas Islands here. You get a little swirl popping up here in the next several frames. This is going through Wednesday evening through the overnight hours. We're about 72 hours actually into the forecast, and there it is, our tropical depression, possibly a tropical storm at this time going into Friday. Continuing to scroll through here into the weekend, though. This is by Saturday and Sunday. It starts to show a little bit more organization, and likely going to be upgraded to a typhoon by this time, or at least a severe tropical storm. JMA a little bit slow on upgrading up to typhoons. They have to really confirm it up before doing so, and maybe one reason why we only have one typhoon officially this year, Vice 2, which another one may have formed up. JTWC actually upgraded it, but never JMA. Continuing to pull through, though, into Sunday. Take a look at that. Continuing to swirl up. And then let's actually look ahead a little bit farther. This is looking into, well, Monday night. A pretty potent typhoon just along the northern coast of Luzon. Actually, it looks like it might even clip a Pari there, making a landfall. So, there's a pretty high risk of this happening or it moving out there towards southern Taiwan. Don't think it's going to be pushing into the southern Japanese islands. That not completely out of the question, but that Westpac high still dominating and still keeping temperatures out here and the conditions dry, and well, it's likely going to keep this area farther down towards the south. So yeah, I know if you're out here in Okinawa or if you're out here across central China, you want the rain, but that high pressure ridge is going to be dominating, and I don't think anything forming that far south is going to swing that far north, especially with that ridge in place. Also, we've been talking about heavy showers across Japan today, by the way. Some serious flooding going on here. Please do go check the website. I put a text out update on that earlier today about just all the extreme weather taking place with that, and also over towards South Korea. That is all for right now, though, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my nice little new microphone toy here that we are going to combine with the Western Pacific weather updates. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them down into the comment box below. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks for watching.